always looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
Black and blue, I crawl along the wreckage of what now is gone. Back to you to fight another day. I'll go I'll face it.
Welcome everyone to the Three Bells Podcast. It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, and you can see me. I can see you. What's going on? It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, like I said. And I'm here as always with my guys, Triple J and Shane O'Mac. Fellas, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, man, if it's Uso was never your city. It's just me. Okay, that ain't one. It's just me.
What's going on, Shane O'Mac? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Here comes the money.
What's good, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. Yes, we are here, finally, in front of a camera, so you can see us. No more picture. Well, you can see 2 out of 3 of us. Well, you can see all 3 of us, but not all 3 of us. You can't hear us, but this is our first time, so please bear with us as we're getting everything put together. But we're here. We have a show, and we have a lot to talk about, including a premiere of SmackDown, and a premiere of us guys here on camera. So hang out with us, and what's good, everybody?
Yes, you're not lying, man. It's WWE week. It's premiere week, series premiere, season premiere of SmackDown, and what a night we got. And my gosh, Shane O'Mac, please do what you do, because only you can do what you do. Please do you.
Well, because Mundo, you asked for it, and everyone else is out there, and Jay is out there somewhere, but he's going to join us shortly. So let's do it for this. He is Three Bells Podcast, everybody.
Yes, sir. And I can't forget my guy. I mean, he is the Prince of Friday Night SmackDown. We also have our guy, LaJuan, in the building. LaJuan, what's going on? What's up?
Yo, what's up? They playing the Taz music, man. That's so throwback and original. I remember when this came out.
It sounded like the microwave just went off.
That's his microwave. That's your hot pockets ready. Can I have one?
I got flavors, man. What you want? Pepperoni? We got sausage. We got meatball. We got chicken parmesan. What you want, bro? What you want?
Everything said barbecue.
That's just ratchet right there.
All
right, so we're going to do something a little different tonight, because I figured that we would have like a jam-packed episode of SmackDown, but I also figured that the ending of SmackDown would be wild, crazy, and fun. So we're gonna go old school Raw with Mundo, and let's start in the ring with Nick Aldis and one Roman Reigns.
Keep on talking, because I totally forgot that you was going to do that. So let me look for the clip while you
Shane, give it to yourself, because I've been saying this for how long now? Go ahead and just press that button. There we go. Move on.
Yeah.
So Shane's already on the board. He's on the board already.
You got to understand, it's also tricky, because you're talking about replaying something that literally just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not even on the site yet for us
Not
to
even
play
on the
back.
site yet.
Everything else is on, but you have to give it time to get on the site. So
you
can't be a fast ass because
I'm
it's
fast ass. I
you're
mean,
fast ass, because you want to get to the end so
Calm
quick
down.
that you want to get
look,
before everybody else.
Look. You withholding information. You ain't tell me nothing. You should have said it.
No,
We gotta
honestly,
at least do the beginning.
like if you think about it, like they still, it's still fresh. It's only 10:30, and secondly, they did something that was totally unorthodox, and they went past their 10 o'clock.
That's something they
hour.
haven't done in a long
Which they haven't done
time,
it in a
too.
very long time.
Well, as far as the
So-
main roster, let's keep it there because NXT does it every Tuesday. But as far as a Raw or
main
SmackDown,
roster.
it hasn't.
Well, NXT is
Hold
scheduled
on a
for
second. What the hell?
10:20.
What the hell is
So-
going on the side of me right now? I'm
I
just
don't know.
seeing-
Jay's over there breakdancing with his camera. He got it all type of ways. Like he can't hear
Bruh.
nobody. I don't know what's going on with this dude.
Like, bro. All you had to do
breakup-
was just leave everything the way it was.
Everything
Don't
the way
touch
it
nothing.
was.
This brother touched everything, and now he is missing the show. All right, so what you're telling me, Shane, is that you want to start from the top? I can take it from the top, or do you want to do rumors, reactions, and hot takes? Because that's fun too.
Do that first. Let's do that, and then hopefully by the time we're done with that, this will be ready.
All right, so let's go over to Did You Know? How about that one? Because it's the one's favorite part of the show. Did you know?
It's one of my favorite part of the shows. Yes, it is.
Did you know? All right, did you know? And this is a good one. Did you know the Bundys and the Rhodes from Married with Children were named after King Kong Bundy and Dusty Rhodes? Apparently, the creators of the show were huge wrestling fans. Did you know that, Lawan? Did you know that, Shane? Did you know?
No, I didn't know that. And I figured that they should have been some type of connection with them, being that the name is the same. And if I'm not mistaken, LaJuan, wasn't he on an actual episode of Married with Children?
I think so. He
He
It's
portrayed
so
like
old.
a cousin. I think it was like a cousin or something.
I believe it was a cousin or uncle. I believe one or the other. I want to say cousin, but that's an old episode, man.
When the father actually had
children came out.
When the father actually had hair
Mm-hmm.
before he went
I
bald.
was a kid. I couldn't watch that show when I was young. I had to sneak and watch that show.
Oh man, the way he used to talk to the women. Oh my God, that I don't think that would be able to be on TV tonight. These days, but
It was
All right.
very vulgar, but yeah, he
Yeah,
was
in
on
the
TV
Peacock
for a second,
subscription.
and it fitted perfectly.
right. I have another one for you guys. This one is, I mean, it might break the hearts of certain people, but I'll say it anyway. So apparently, WWE Raw and SmackDown are set to leave Hulu after Raw signed a 10-year deal with Netflix. I didn't even realize it was 10 years. My God.
Oh wow!
Right, I didn't even realize that. That will begin in January of 2025, and we'll see them get exclusive streaming rights to the brand. You know, Triple H did say Netflix will have about 80% of WWE streaming rights and everything like that airing all at once. Let's see, it's set to leave, which is WWE, leave Hulu at the end of the year as far as Monday Night Raw, and as for SmackDown, it's set to leave Hulu next week following its return in the USA Network, and all episodes will air on Peacock. So did you guys know that? Did you know that WWE is outright leaving Hulu in the past because they are married with YouTube? I mean, excuse me, Netflix. Oh, damn it. Oh,
Netflix.
damn it.
Netflix.
Yeah, sorry. Did you know that, Shane? Did you know that?
Should I give it to him with LaJuan? Because why do I even have to ask?
Yeah.
I ain't say nothing. I just looked.
But you know what? In all fairness, because you got to understand, LaJuan, this is the first time. This is our premiere of being on camera. So I don't know about Mundo, but I can openly say that I am a little nervous.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I am like,
I'm not used to you guys seeing my reactions and everything
right.
like that.
Like
So
I have a
it's
low res camera, so it's not showing my shakiness. So Mundo, I represent everybody that's nervous, especially Triple J, because we can't even see him. we can't even see. We can't see him at all.
See me.
Like he is John Cena like crazy right now because we can't see him because
man,
because he wanted to be extra. So now he's extra can't see. So
Extra can't touch. Stop touching
can't
stuff.
touch. But you want to know something amazing? It'll probably act correct as soon as we log off. As soon as the show is over, here I am. What are we talking about? Nothing.
the show's done, my man. I'm pretty sure he can hear us.
Two Fridays in a row.
No, I'm pretty sure he can hear us. He probably got us on his TV playing right now. So yes, Jay, we are talking about you.
We're talking about you and set your camera up to original like how it was on Tuesday. We had a perfect show Tuesday.
No, I had everything set up for him last night. I had it perfectly.
That's for you, Jay.
All right, so we're all tied. Me,
Did
Jay,
you know?
and Shane are all tied. He said, "Did you know?" All right, so Shane, should I keep going or are you ready for something? Tell me what you got. You the executive producer.
I'm ready, but before we go, let's say some hellos. Here's one hello from this looks like Mr. Is this Mr. TJ? Is this
really?
Is this
the DJ's in the house right now?
Is the DJ in the
Is he in the house? Uh-oh, you know what this means. Here we go.
DJ Young and Nut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
What up, Pops? Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one and only, the incomparable, my dad, Mr. DJ Young and Nut. What up, Pops? What's good?
Also
What up,
saying
Pop?
hello. It's Miss Tina Hill. And she's saying looking good, guys.
Hey,
Thank
Mom.
you.
That's
Thank
my
you,
mama
Mom.
right there. That's Mama Love. What's
That's
going on,
Mama.
Mama Love? Mama Love. Let me play some old school for you real quick. Go, Mama. Go, Mama. Go, Mama. There you go. You got
The Mundos.
because she definitely wanted a little theme song for herself. So, yeah, I got you for the next time we log in. But yeah, shout out your mom.
Nice. All right, so are we ready? She says, hey.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Look-
She's
look-
grooving
look
to
at-
the okay.
Look at Mom and Pop's being active right now on YouTube for the first
Wow.
time ever for Mom. Oh, well, no, they both done it one time before. Yeah,
And all it took was being on camera?
yeah. She's been waiting on that, Shane. She's been waiting for the longest. She thought we was doing it last week. I'm like, nah, we're not doing it. She's like, come on now. So,
Nice.
what do you want me to start at, Shane?
Well, I have Roman ready if you want to use him.
So we're back at the end of the show.
We could do the end of the show if you want to.
All right. So, yeah. So basically,
Nice to finally see you guys.
well, thank you very much.
good.
Well, it was
Thank you,
almost
guys.
almost all of us.
Mr. and Mrs. Hill.
Right.
Yeah, almost.
So basically,
Well, there's Jay, Triple.
I knew I heard the police in the background.
Wow.
Here we go. It's that time of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Snitching with
Figuring it
Jay.
out with Jay.
Snitching
Figuring
with
it out
Jay.
with Jay.
Unplugging stuff. Goddamn,
Don't know what to do.
Don't touch that stuff.
We can't hear.
Don't touch that
We
stuff.
can't see him.
Don't touch that
We
stuff.
can't hear him. We can't. He's driving people crazy. He's scaring Greg Hill. He's doing everything wrong. It's like, what are you doing? You're getting womp. Jay, you can hear
Bad
us?
Jay. Bad
We
Jay. Bad.
We see your chin
It's really low on my end.
It's really
I
low
can't
on your
hear
end.
y'all.
because you missed the sound check.
You missed the sound check. You try to fit in the box, dude. Remember the box? Look at your box. Try to fit in your box, man. This is not the time to color outside the box.
You better sit on the floor. That's good. That's good.
I could barely
No,
hear
that's
y'all.
not. That is not a good look, Jay.
What the hell happened? You had everything perfectly fine last night, and now we're just at square one. Oh, what the hell? He over there sounding like damn Darth
Saying
Vader.
something about my camera shit fucking up again.
It happens.
Oh my God. Jay. Really?
Is this an episode of like 2.5 Men? Like, what is going on?
You're turning my show into NXT. I do not appreciate that at all. What the hell?
Anyway, while he figures that out, we do have Roman on cue waiting to speak. He's been waiting to speak for a minute, but Jay
keeps talking. Jay, can you hear us, Jay?
Can you hear us?
Real low.
Real low?
What is your headphones plugged into?
I can't believe we're having this conversation like on
Into the
right.
things down here.
This is unreal. Into what?
Into the machine.
How about you just plug your
headphones?
plug your headphones into your phone and call it a day, please? Because this is not happening right now.
Actually, it is happening right now.
Shane, mute him. Jay, put your headphones in your phone. Shane, mute him so we don't have to hear that.
All right, let's
go ahead to Roman, please.
Roman. Here's Roman right there, the little screen underneath Lawan. You're our guest, Lawan, so you get to hold you're the TV monitor.
You get to hold the TV.
You get to hold the TV.
Down here, guys.
All right, so Mundo, this is the last scene of the night that you want to go straight into, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's basically we're trying to figure out what's going on. We haven't heard from Roman Reigns in like maybe 5 months or so. We have not heard this man speak in a long time. So now we're trying to see, there was a challenge issued to him by his cousins for a match at Bad Blood, a tag team match at Bad Blood. And this is his rebuttal. Let's see what he has to say. Roman, the floor is yours, my tribal chief.
Can we hear the audience? Okay.
I don't want to confuse anybody.
At least our TV is working.
But not me. I don't need him. I don't need some contract. This family business, this is bloodline business here.
That's a fact.
I don't need a partner. I definitely don't need the help of Cody Rhodes.
That would be so weird.
And let's just get this one thing straight. Whether I have my family's Ulafala or not, I am the tribal chief.
Well, that is all right. You ain't have to say nothing else after that.
And you see, I'm not just the original tribal chief. I am the only tribal chief.
All right, Roman.
And don't ever get it confused. This is my ring.
Uh-oh.
This is my show. This is my WWE.
Feeling oozy.
I was waiting for him to say, "This is my house."
Yeah, but this ass clown had to interrupt him.
Yes,
when was the last time you heard him come out to no pop? The fans was like, what? They're like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, it's very off because you're interrupting the welcoming party of Roman Reigns. We've been waiting for this moment here.
Right, he hasn't spoken in so long.
Right, and here you are coming in talking about, hey, I'm Cody Rhodes, look at me and my pretty little gold belt, coming to interrupt.
Now tell me, Shane and LaJuan, does this not fit into the narrative that I've been telling you guys about him?
As soon as that music queued up and played, before he even stepped out, I said, wow, it looks like what Mundo was saying may happen.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
Is it going to happen tonight? Like, it's too soon, isn't it?
Too soon. No, it's too soon, but it's just him wanting, you know, he wants that. I am this. I am that. I am, you know, because there's no reason for him to do this.
Let's not forget, this is the overtime part too. So every minute is very crucial.
Yeah, I was confused. I'm like, am I bugging out right now? It's past. It's 10 o'clock.
I'm looking at the TV guide on my TV, and I'm like,
me too. It doesn't say anything about the show going over time.
Right. We was in the chat and we was like, I was like, dude, it's over 10 p.m. It was like,
they should do that in Warzone. On Raw.
They used to do that on Raw also. Like when they had moments like this, it went over 10 o'clock.
Maybe they'll do it. Maybe they'll do it once Raw goes back to 2 hours.
SmackDown when it used to be on.
No, it was Raw. You're right. When Raw was 2 hours, they used to go overtime. So we have both the WWE Undisputed Champion Cody Rhodes and the OTC Roman Reigns face to face in the ring. Cody,
by the way,
your WWE.
Yeah, apparently.
Well,
and he's winning. He's winning.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rick.
Shut up, Ray. Back TV. Shut up. It's a monitor. What's up, Zayden?
It's a plasma.
Since WrestleMania.
Rick says, great to see my guys on the set.
Yo, my pop said that Triple J over there playing peekaboo. Oh, man.
Poor guy.
Rick, what's going on, Rick?
And it's not a flatback TV. It's a monitor that used to be on the SmackDown table, the big one.
Mm-hmm. So this is when I messaged you, Shane. I'm like, all right, hold on. Like, we're really going into overtime. I'm like, look how slow this dude's walking. And I'm like, how late is this going to go?
Like Undertaker slow. Like we have nothing else to do but wait for him.
Right.
The Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu stalking their way to the ring. As mentioned,
meanwhile, Jay is still playing phone tag.
Signatures of solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu for a matchup that doesn't seem to be possible these days anymore.
Yeah.
We should give him like a womp womp every 5 minutes. Because we haven't changed anything on this end for him to be going what he is going through.
Shane, this is 2 Fridays in a row, man. Last Friday and this Friday.
Meanwhile, these two sucker punchers.
Oh, Cody cut it to Thomas or Tonga. I forgot which one that is. LeBron, I wanted to be so right tonight. LeBron kept saying that they were going to tag together. I'm like, no, they're not. It's going to be Jay.
Been saying it. Been saying it. Been saying it.
And I know you was happy when Cody said, well, see, because we're watching the end, I can't even say what I want to say because it happens before this and we haven't seen it yet.
Right.
Been saying it.
I don't like that.
I like it.
Because quite a bit has happened that led to this moment.
Right. And we have Roman Reigns here signing the contract for the tag match at Bad Blood against Jacob and Sikoa. Solo. You hear Solo in the background.
He don't like you.
But this is like a callback to the Awesome Truth versus Rock and Cena. At Survivor Series at the Garden, remember?
See what he did? Did the Roman thing with the hand sticking out?
But this is only because Cody wants the approval of the fans. He wants the fans.
Earlier tonight, Cody Rhodes did it.
Yeah, he needed to do that.
He had to.
Apparently not.
Roman Reigns and Cody.
Why they end the
Rhodes
show with
wins
his
the
music though? That
contract.
was whack. It's corny.
He's
And as you mentioned
WWE
earlier,
champion.
Corey,
All right, so that's the
Undisputed
end.
champion.
That is the end of the show. And we were supposed to have a smooth transition, but I guess we'll just get back to the beginning of the show, huh? Since nothing's going as planned, as rehearsed.
All right, so we're going to the top
and
of the show.
Mind you, Shane, I got the text.
You got the text.
I got the text. So
What text?
I told you in the chat. I was waiting for a text.
Oh, okay.
I got it about 10 minutes ago, but we'll get into a good spot to hit a commercial break.
Copy that.
All right, so we're at the beginning of SmackDown, WWE SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown, the season premiere, the series premiere on the USA Network. As you may know or may not know, SmackDown was on Fox for the last 5 years, and they had their last show last week. And we came in with a new intro video, a new intro song, new graphics, new logos, everything in between. And I was just like, peekaboo.
I'm sorry.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo. And there you go again. Look at this.
I don't. Lord have mercy. The Lord is I'm so hot right now. The Lord is trying to cool me down. I'm hot.
Every time he comes back and disappears, give him a womp womp.
Yeah. This is unreal. And the fact that Shane, they can see our reaction. That's the worst part. Because we can.
Yeah, this
I
is
can't
so
play it off.
funny. It's so funny. You should have
I can't
seen
play
these
it off.
guys at the Three Bells. Like one of the three bells, he couldn't get his camera and equipment right, so they're just laughing. They're giving him womp womps like all night. It was the funniest thing.
Oh,
On
man.
the very first night, everything was fine and cool, and then just like that. Everything goes haywire. Look,
You're
they all gonna
definitely
laugh
right,
at you,
Tina.
Jay. Even your own homies. Hey, they're all gonna laugh at you. Rick is laughing. Mm-hmm.
it's a well-deserved laugh because everything was fine. Everything was good. It was set up perfectly fine, ready to go. All you had to do was just leave it alone and wait till today. And no. And then you don't tell me nothing while we're watching a 2-hour show. You don't say, hey, by the way, I disconnected everything. Can you tell me beforehand? Like, oh. Anyway, so
it's Friday the 13th, and Jay is playing Jason, says Tina.
yo, my parents are on one tonight.
They
Wow.
are. They probably cracking up. I bet they die laughing because
Snap.
Tina Hill. She was one of those that praised Jay for his growth, and
Yes.
today was the day that I'm sure that she would have celebrated seeing Jay. And
It's like
and
your
now
mic.
look, it's like everybody's laughing and happy
We're all
Friday the
gonna laugh,
13th. They're laughing at you.
We're all gonna laugh at you. Oh my god! All right, so Shane, if you have it queued up from the beginning of the show,
Where we see the most awesomest guy in WWE, Mr. Levesque. Absolutely.
Paul Levesque. Yeah. So we open up SmackDown with the one and only Triple H, aka Mr. Paul Levesque, the CCO, the Chief Content Officer of WWE World Wrestling Entertainment, and he's in the middle of the ring or entering the ring or wherever the hell he is. And
Look who we're getting love from. Listening live from Antarctica?
wow! Shout outs to Antarctica.
Oh my
Come on
goodness.
now. I don't have it right.
Be cold down there.
That is
Shout
awesome.
out to Antarctica.
Hey, it's our homie Lex Luger. What's going on, Lex?
What up, Lex? You see, look, this is the first time you told us that you're from so far away. Wow! Shout out to you, bro. Thank
Shut
you.
up, Lex.
You can see me. You can't see me. You can see me.
He's up there with the ice and the snow. Oof.
Wait,
Anyway,
Antarctica is north or south,
It's
guys?
the
Come on now.
north. Yeah.
Get it right, y'all.
Get it right. Get it right.
One of y'all, because one of y'all said south and the other one said north. He's down there, and you said he's up there. So, not Alaska, guys. Not Alaska. Antarctica.
Antarctica. Yeah, isn't it cold? Isn't it cold there?
I would believe so.
Yeah.
Sounds like a cold name. But I was just
Right,
saying, let's get the direction correct.
All right. At least I can find the play button direction. At least I could do that. Okay, where we are. Okay, here we go. Triple H. Hey, man.
It seems like just yesterday I was standing in this ring for the first episode of this show, going one-on-one with The Rock.
Classic
And
match.
it's hard to believe that here we are, 25 years later.
Peekaboo.
And there is no better place to be
And he's gone again.
here, right now,
Yeah.
standing remotely, Washington.
He's gonna be the running gag for the whole night.
To start this off, then with a match for the undisputed WWE Championship between Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa inside of a steel cage. So Seattle, are you ready? Then welcome to SmackDown.
And we got pyros. Hey.
Nice
And we got
pyros.
So that's the thing that they usually do, Lawan, whenever there's like a huge event, Paul Levesque comes out and says hello. So I guess tonight will be a perfect night to see Triple H for the season premiere.
I agree.
I'm trying to get this. I don't know why it felt like Raw tonight, but yeah.
Because it was on USA.
Because it's on USA, right. And I actually turned to Channel 5 thinking, I'm like, wait, where's? And then I said, romp, USA. But yeah, it was good to see him. Good to see him.
Yeah.
It's always good to see Triple H.
Yeah, sometimes I guess. Anyway. I got this love-hate relationship with him. Y'all know that already. So
okay, so we hate him now. Is that what that is?
No, we love him right now. I'll hate him later on. But yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Lex. See, it is snow up there. Thank you.
I know it's freezing.
Up there? Up there?
Somewhere.
So he's confirming that the Antarctica is up there and not down there? Okay, just honey.
Well, depending on where you are, it could be either up or down.
What?
Speaking of down, Greg Hill says game over for Jay.
He ran out of quarters.
Game over. I mean, he's going to keep on trying. He has to. I mean, you're going to be part of the show, so.
I mean, at this point, I don't know what to do. But what I'll do is, since Triple H was in the ring, I'll bring us back to rumors, reactions, and hot takes real quick, because this is a hot take, and I want a reaction from it. Okay, guys? So I started this last week.
Look at this reaction.
What happened?
I always thought, Lex Luger says, I always thought that was Cuban. My first time seeing you.
Cuban.
You sound Cuban?
What does that mean? What does that sound like?
I guess you. You sound Cuban.
Man, look, I have dreads.
Cubans have dreads?
Yes, they do.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not Cuban though, but thank you.
They have brown skin too.
I see, it's the light. The light is lighting right now.
So you have a Cuban light. Okay, that's what it is.
The light is made in Cuba. So
Cuba.
You're right, Cuba.
Light.
But look, so with Triple H being in the ring, right? This is something that I started last week on SmackDown when I brought up the whole thing with MVP and what he was told about the Hurt Business getting back together. Excuse me. So this is the second part of what I wanted to do last week, but we didn't have the time. So this is MVP on the Triple H being racist rumor, and he says it made the rounds that MVP said Triple H was racist. I never said that word. I never said that. You show me the quote or the caption where I said that. Somebody made a comment on my social media about how he books black talent. I said, you see it. I never said he is racist. I never said that. That was never anything I said. I want to make that very clear. If you're watching, you got that soundbite here first. I'll go more into it on my podcast. So then he also says, I didn't say that. He said, now my opinion on how he books talent of color, that's a different conversation. But I never said the man was racist. Hulk Hogan is a racist. He said it himself. And I quote, I'm a little racist. He said that. As far as Triple H, I don't know that he is. I don't know what his motivations are, but I never said he was racist. What are y'all reaction to that? LaJuan and then Shane.
I saw that about a couple of, like maybe a week ago.
I just told you
happening.
that. I told you that it was supposed to be for last week, but I saved it for this
Well,
week.
yeah, I'm just saying it, but I don't think Triple H is racist either, man. I don't think he is. He has put a lot of black African Americans over when he was wrestling, and
Like who?
Bobby Lashley. I want to say Bobby Lashley, maybe Mark Henry. I will have to go back and do a little bit more research and check out some of those matches.
You don't sound too you don't sound too sure of that.
I'm not real too sure, but I don't think he's racist. I haven't seen anything for me to feel like he's racist right now.
The quote is not about him actually being racist. It was about the perception of MVP
putting over black talent.
Calling him about MVP. Someone made it seem as if MVP said that he was racist. And this was a topic of ours. And, Jay was hard on MVP saying that he was, he didn't like the way he was speaking about Triple H on the platforms that he was instead of just talking straight. And, right here, he's clearing that up. Like, I never said that. Maybe somebody might have quoted me or whatever that nature. But like you said, he has a different opinion when it comes to how the booking of talent of color is. Shane?
I mean, I don't know. It kind of sounds like he's saying it without saying it. It's almost like he's implying it. He's saying, I'm not racist. However, but Hulk Hogan, he's racist. But it's just that there are certain things that he does to certain people over other people. Like, it's almost the same thing. Do I think they're racist? No. I don't think so. At least
Triple H?
really hope not. Triple H ordered them. Well, Hulk Hogan.
That was a exact quote from Hogan. Hogan said that. He did say that he was a little racist.
Hogan said that he's a little racist?
Yeah, he actually did say that.
Why would somebody admit to being a little racist?
Because people are stupid, Shane.
Yo,
what does that mean? A little racist? What that means that you only like midget blacks? That you don't like midget blacks, or you don't like?
It's a healthy amount of racism in me. It's not too crazy. I'll be around you, but I might call you a nigga. No, but
it's embarrassing.
I don't know. I've never heard that before, but yeah,
I ain't touching it.
What's crazy about this situation too? That I'm on Twitter and I'm reading some of this stuff about Hulk Hogan, and a lot of people of color are saying that I forgive him.
Yeah, because they're still in the whole '80s situation. That's why when he made that comment about Kamala and that
Chris
Trump
Benoit.
rally, Yeah, that's why I was asking Shane. You know, Shane's someone who was around at that in those days and was rooting for him. I'm like, so how do you feel about this? Like, you know, one of y'all heroes from back in the day, and then you're hearing what he's saying now. Like, I've always found it. I mean, look at the shirt Shane's wearing. It's a Hogan shirt.
Yeah, it's part of NWO. Like, you know, I like the guy. He was part of this thing that I grew up and we loved him. He was that guy that we all got excited for back in the 80s. After he did Rocky 3, and that literally just catapulted him. And then he came to WWE back then, and he just killed it. We all loved him. And to hear that it's possible, I mean, I'm sure anybody can think this way. And for me, I'm like, well, if you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have known it. So,
Right.
and that's why I'm saying, for you to openly admit that you're a little racist, I mean, is that supposed to win me over because of your blatant honesty? Or
you're not, he's not fully racist, so I can
not fully racist. So AKA there's certain black folks that I like and certain black folks I don't like. But okay, so then that's not racist. Then you're not liking somebody based on their character, which is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to not like Lawan because of the color of his skin. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you were to listen and talk to Lawan, you would see that he's a mad cool person. And then here you go saying, "Oh, I'm a little racist." Like, there's certain people that looks like you that I don't like because they look like you, but you're different. Like, how ridiculous does that sound? But
is that Shane's rant of the night? Is that we haven't had a rant of the no
you want me to rant? No, I haven't ranted in a while, but
none of us have. But that sounded just close to one
because it's silly, it's ridiculous. Like, you know me, I don't like. I'm gonna say it, like, dumb shit, and I'm sure the people in the chat would agree. I'm sure Lawan would agree. Be like, talk to me about whatever. Just don't come at me with no dumb shit. And to me, that's dumb shit. I'm a little racist. But however, I do like you, Mundo, and some of my best friends are black.
Right. That's the killer that gets me. But all right, we'll digress from that and we'll move on. And moving on, we had a look back at the story between Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa that led up to this match tonight, which was for the WWE Undisputed Championship, being contested in a cage match. So yeah, Lawan and Shane, tell me, what did you think about the match? What were some spots that you guys might have enjoyed, and maybe some spots that you didn't enjoy too much? And
First of all, I want to say, before the match started, we got to see so many different camera views. Views that I haven't seen before. The visuals was clear as day. Like, you could see pimples on Solo, man. Like, I was like, am I watching this in 4K? But to continue, I thought it was a great match to start off SmackDown. Cody was getting his ass whooped for a little bit. Solo was getting his ass whooped for a little bit. Cody got crushed by the cage. Just a lot of shit going on. That headbutt, we got to see a little bit of blood. Cody bled for a little bit, but not for too long, because I don't know if they could show that too long on TV. But besides that, I thought the first match was awesome. I liked it. It was entertaining. These guys was going at it. It was certain spots I thought, like, wow. There was certain times I felt like Cody was going to win. There was certain times I felt like Solo was going to win. And Solo didn't give up. He did a hell of a job tonight. He proved to me that he could possibly main event, but he did a hell of a job. So I give Solo his props. Shane?
Yeah, I agree. This Jay, Triple J, can you hear me? Because we can hear you, and we can see your ceiling.
Popcorn ceiling.
We got
It's okay, Shay and Triple J. I got them shits too, man.
Yeah, we know where you live when you have ceilings like that. Yeah, very familiar looking ceiling.
I got them shits too, Triple J.
Bruh. Oh man. Oh,
Look at this
boy.
dude. Like he's giving a tour of his room. Look, there's the
Ladies and
ceiling again. Like, is this your background?
The Triple J experiment.
Good.
This
grief.
is so like.
Good.
Oh man.
Coming live from Triple J's.
And he's here. Like he's here. He's at the table.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen,
so-
I'm going to pull the curtain back. I'm going to be real and pull the curtain back. So the way this show was constructed for today, Triple J was supposed to take over hosting duties for me because I have to step away and I have other obligations. I was going to get the show started and moving on, and then Jay would take it over for me. But I don't know what the hell is going on over there with Jay, and
I got you.
let's
bro.
just...
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
If anything, Lawan is here, so it could be, it's Lawan, myself, and the little gold circle there.
the ceiling.
Yeah, in the ceiling, apparently. Yeah.
All right,
The
so
ceiling.
all right, so what I'll do is this. I'll just give my quick remarks about the match, and then we can head backstage to Kathy and Nick, and then we'll take a commercial break after that, and then yeah, copy.
All right, you the man.
All right, so yeah, I actually enjoyed this match. This gave me like a little bit of a pay-per-view type feel. I don't know about you guys, but it felt like a pay-per-view match, and I wasn't mad at it at all. And then not to mention, like, we were 30 minutes commercial free, which was basically the whole match. The match was about 15 to 20 minutes, not including, the Triple H intro and stuff. And I mean, they got to chill with the fake blood, though. I don't like it. Like, if you're going to do blood, then do blood. Don't have somebody bleeding and then 3 minutes later it's dried up. That's
Right.
mad corny. This is mad corny. Like, come on now. But yeah, I mean, the spots off the top of the cage and that scary ass suplex from Solo to Cody, man, my God. That was scary as hell because the way Cody came down, he couldn't brace himself for the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And if you saw that camera view that they had, Michael Cole was actually standing up like, oh my God, like Darth Vader.
Ceiling cedar.
Okay. Yeah, so overall though, I enjoyed the match. And after the match, when we had the Bloodline attack Cody and everything, and Roman came out, in that one segment, we got 3 different type of matches that we can see in the future. Roman versus Solo, Roman versus Jacob, and Roman versus Cody. And I was like, that's like masterminding right there. Like, you really just teased us with all of those different things all at once. So yeah, shout outs to Triple H and the writing team. Good win for Cody. I didn't think it was going to be a clean win. Well, I thought it was going to be interference during the match, not after the match. But hey, I was wrong. So
I
yeah,
was shocked. I was shocked that the Bloodline didn't interrupt that whole match. I also want to get also a little mad at USA for cutting out some of the audio from the audience as well.
but that's what they do.
'Cause that's
I
what
understand,
They
though.
always do that.
Yeah, the only show they don't really do that on anymore is NXT. NXT, you'll hear the chants, but on Raw, they will definitely cut that audio.
It's okay though,
Mhm.
USA. I still love you. One of my favorite
Yeah,
channels.
don't get mad at them. I mean, especially if it's,
I love the
mean-
USA Network.
I think after a certain time they let stuff rock, but you can't be doing holy shit at 8 o'clock
yeah.
at night.
I totally agree.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know.
the kiddies are still up, so
Yeah, that's prime time. You got to keep it classy still.
I totally
Mhm.
agree.
All right, so after that match, we went backstage with Kathy Kelly. Shane, that's it. Kathy Kelly.
Captain Kelly.
But
I
one thing-
love saying that word.
One thing though, Shane, they did do the graphics again where they showed the announcers. They had Kathy up there with Byron, and they had Michael and Corey. And that she-devil of announcer. God, my ears were bleeding when she made that. Oh my God. That was the longest intro to a title match in my life. And then Michael Cole had the nerve to be like, she's killing it up there. And I'm like, no, she's literally killing me. My ears started bleeding. I was like, oh, God. But, yeah. What's her name again? Alicia something?
Alicia Taylor.
Well, shout outs to her for being there. At first, I thought it was going to be Samantha, but clearly I was wrong. But anyway, we're backstage with Kathy Kelly.
Greg Hill has his hand up. And he has his hand up because he's trying to tell us, I think somebody tied Jay up.
Yo, my pops is on one tonight with the jokes.
Yeah, we know who tied him up. His phone.
Bruh. We are backstage with Kathy Kelly and Nick Aldis after the whole situation with the Bloodline and Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. Kathy, Nick?
I'm here with SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis. Chaotic start to this evening, to say the least. How do you plan on handling everything that we just saw transpire?
A chaotic start, to say the least, Kathy. A lot of moving parts. Here's what I can tell you. All the major parties involved, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, the Bloodline, they've been sequestered in their private dressing room areas because this is my show and we will have law and order. Now, Solo Sikoa has reached out. He says he has a challenge along with Jacob Fatu for a match. And he says it's an offer that no one can refuse. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to find out. One thing I can tell you, this night, it's a long way from being over.
Well, hopefully I'll get some answers as well. In the meantime, Corey, Cole, back to you.
It's a big difference between him and Nick Aldis, I swear. Like, he's very, very direct. And, like, I don't know, maybe it's just his stature. But I don't think anybody tries to test him. But on Raw, everybody tried to test Adam. Like, yeah, all right, shut up, Adam. Go back to your office. We don't give a shit. But, yeah. So, before we hit up match 2, let's go ahead and take a commercial break. It is, funny enough, almost to an hour we've been on here. It doesn't feel like it. Maybe I'm bugging. Have we?
About almost 53 minutes.
Oh, yeah. We were waiting at 10:20 to go on. But anyway, yeah, it's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.k.a. himself. I'm here with my guys, LaVon and Shane O'Mac, for the Friday Night SmackDown recap. And I'm passing the torch to our guy, Shane O'Mac. Everyone, thank y'all so much. It's your boy. Yeah. 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 Drop it. Thank y'all so very much. Enjoy the rest of this episode of the Three Bells Podcast SmackDown recap with LaVon and Shane O'Mac. And hopefully we can get Triple J to figure his shit out. Because, I mean, god damn. I'm going to have a lot to say. I'm going to have a lot to say over the weekend. So, yeah, guys, let's hit it. And I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm out of here. No heat.
We'll be right back after these messages.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Oh, wait, this is the wrong window. Sorry. Where we are. Okay, here we are. Welcome back, everybody, to the Three Bells Podcast. And this is our Friday Night SmackDown recap. The premiere episode of Friday Night SmackDown. First time back after 25 years, Luan. 25 years since they last been on the USA Network. And as you can see, this is the Three Bells Podcast premiere episode where you're seeing us for the first time on camera. And for some reason, our premiere episode on camera, and we can't see Triple J because he's having technical difficulties for some reason. Everything was working just fine and dandy yesterday, but for some reason, we're not we're not connecting for some reason today. So, and he's just
Mundo told him to put it on his phone.
I don't know what to say, but I mean, at least he gets to keep his track record intact because technically he is here. He's just not here. Right. But he's somewhat at the table, but he's like, imagining him playing around with like the monitor wires and camera wires and stuff like that. But he's here. And he's showing his ceiling a lot. So
Shane, I want to ask you something. Did you notice anything during the GM's interview in the back?
No, was there like a nugget that you noticed?
The Y6 logo. If you go back and watch that video, you'll definitely see it. The Y6 logo is right behind him. I don't know if you have the video. I don't know if you did play it just now, but the Y6 logo was right behind him. That's one of the first things I noticed.
And we saw this on SmackDown
Live. The interview when he was just telling us that he's going to figure all this stuff out. The very first interview that you just played, you'll see it.
Okay, we need to look back at that. I mean, because I can't show it now because you're not going to see it on our little old school TV monitor. So everybody out there watching, just go back to that segment and you'll probably see what he's saying. DJ Youngernut, Greg Hill says safe travels to Mundo. And he also says the cat did. Well, actually, DJ, he has Triple J, he has a dog. He has a pit bull. So maybe the pit bull dog did it. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to keep on moving. We're in the match number 2, Lawan. This was Michin versus Piper Niven. This, for those of you who are wondering, Piper Niven is the bestie of Chelsea Green. So, Lawan, I don't know if this was like a match that you watched or...
I definitely watched it.
Okay.
It wasn't that long. I want to say the match was maybe about 2 minutes. One of the things I like from Michin was the back suplex. I think that was dope. That was a great move. I don't understand what's going on with Piper Niven. I feel like they just changed the name for what? Because she's still losing the same amount of matches like she was losing before with the other name. What was her other name before she changed it?
What, Dewdrop?
Dewdrop. Yeah, Dewdrop. You know, they changed her name to restart her career as a WWE star, and it's looking the same thing. Like, I don't know what's going on, but good match, good win by Michin. I'm happy that she's getting some wins now. It's about damn time.
Okay. But you want to know what's interesting about Michin? Apparently, she has this new relationship with trash cans. Because tonight, once again, she was attacked and they used the trash can. Because even Chelsea Green at the end of the match, which by the way, Michin won, you would think that Piper would have won, being that Chelsea was right there outside the ring. And Chelsea's going to do whatever it's going to take for, her homegirl to win, but it didn't work. So at the end of the match, when Michin won, that's when Piper and Chelsea jumped her. And they brought a trash can out in the middle of the ring, and Chelsea did this, I don't know what you call that move.
The unpretty.
The unpretty.
Yes, the unpretty. I believe that's Christian before he went to AEW. That was his old finisher. unpretty.
Okay. Did the unpretty on the trash can. And I say that she has this relationship with these trash cans because let's not forget how she had her match against Nia Jax. It was like a what was it, like a street fight or something like that? And they was using they was using everything that they could get their hands on, and Nia put like this trash can over her head and gave her an annihilator while she's in the trash can. I'm like, man.
Straight squashed her.
Yeah, it was just brutal, man. Brutal.
Yo.
Jay.
Can
you hear us, Jay?
Yo. Y'all can hear me?
Yes, you're going yo. Can you hear us?
I can hear y'all clear.
About time, Jay.
It's about damn time, man. I mean, yeesh. Where the hell you been?
Bro. I had to do everything that I did the other night that I didn't do tonight, which was clean everything in the phone. So I see that was the mishap.
Well, it's good that you're here now, man. It's about damn time.
I'm here.
And look at you. You look good with your mask. We can't see you. And you got your Triple H shirt on. I mean, yeah, you're finally here, man. And then he just disappears. We celebrated too soon, Lawan. That's what had happened.
Man. I was so hyped.
I was hyped. I was ready. But hopefully he'll come back. I mean, his seat is right there, is open for him. So let's move on. So Lawan, as we are continuing to celebrate 25 years of SmackDown, there was mad celebrities in the audience. And some included RVD, Vicky Guerrero, and of course we can't forget Gunther and Kaiser.
I saw a lot of different celebrities as well, from Michael Hayes, King Booker, he was there, Sheamus was there in the building, William Regal. Man, it was so good to see some of these stars, man, return. It's just great. We also got a chance to see a small mini slideshow of some of the dramatic stuff, some of the tragic stuff that happened on SmackDown, with, Roman Reigns being the undisputed champion, the match between Triple H and The Rock, John Cena's ruthless aggression moment against Kurt Angle. That was a dope slideshow, man. I wasn't expecting that, but I was glad to see some of that, relive some of my childhood and teenager days looking at some of those slideshows.
You gotta love it. Don't you love the WWE where sometime that you could just go back and you can see that and you remember where you saw it, who you was with, your reaction to the ending as to who won or lost. It's just like that. It's an awesome nostalgic feeling. And it's like you could talk about it, but for you to actually feel what we are feeling, that's why they say you had to be there. You had to be there, and if you was there, you would feel what I'm feeling.
I wish I was there.
Right. Like we had a discussion with someone, and they shared with us how, as a matter of fact, it was Homegirl from Stereo that did the interview with us. Jay. And he's gone again. But she explained to us and she shared with us how she was at the very first WrestleMania at Madison Square Garden. And she was like, I can't explain the feeling, but it was just electric. And she was like, it was one of the greatest events that she's ever been to. It was absolutely amazing. And I was like, wow. We was just sitting there like, wow. To be at the Garden for that, and we saw what was going on.
They don't call it the best arena for nothing.
Yeah, peekaboo. Peekaboo, DJ Young Enough. That's what he's doing. He's just peekabooing us. Anyway, we're going to continue because we're talking SmackDown. the premiere episode of SmackDown. A very good episode, by the way. So we're at match number 3, Lawan. Match number 3. This is a tag team match. And this is the tag team match where we have A-Town Down Under versus Kevin Owens and a mystery partner. So I guess this stems from the incident that they had last week. It was like a 2-on-1 match with A-Town Down Under versus Kevin Owens. And Kevin won, didn't he?
Sure did. Kevin Owens sure did win. I think he pinned Grayson.
Mm-hmm. And then they both jumped him.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
At the end. And then later on that night, they went to Nick Aldis and asked for a tag team match with Kevin Owens versus whoever.
Any mystery partner.
And they was like, good luck with that. So here we are now. And let's listen to who the mystery partner is. Are you ready for this? This is very interesting, everybody. So let's go to the monitor. Where you at? There you go, monitor. And let's listen quick fast.
Waller and you think there's issues between
Oh, so here we go. So now we have, now you want to act up. Wow. Pie on my face. I guess this is what I get for laughing at Jay, huh?
It's Friday the 13th as well.
Is that what it is?
Friday the 13th.
Ah. So that's what it is. Okay, so.
You're going to be on television. What is this?
So it's good that happened.
I think I was right the first time.
Okay, here we go. This is the mystery partner that's coming up, everybody.
Wait, who the hell is this?
We have no idea who this guy is. He has a lot of hair. He has a lot of body hair. Who are you thinking about looking at him?
He needs to shave.
Does he remind you of someone?
What are you laughing at, you idiots?
He reminds me, remember,
Look, okay, I'll admit,
Animal
he
Steel?
wasn't my first choice.
Either him or the guy that used to be on NXT and had one match and left.
That's my partner. He's my partner. That's, what's your name? That's Ricky, and he's my partner, okay?
That's Ricky.
We're gonna do it. All right, Ricky, let's give him hell. Let's get this started.
George the Animal Steel.
That's my partner.
Well, the Ricky chance of filling the arena here in Seattle.
And now here comes a stage manager.
He's here.
Saying that his partner's here.
He's here. Oh.
Good job,
Hey,
Bianca.
Reggie, no offense, but
Oh, stunner!
He gives the poor guy a stunner. Poor
Stunner.
Ricky. And of course, it's RKO.
For a minute, I thought we was going to get maybe this guy, his best friend.
Who
Sami
is his
Zayn.
best friend? Sammy's
For a second, I thought he was going to get Sammy.
Sami Zayn, but he's a Raw guy, right?
It's a Raw guy. But I don't know. I thought maybe they was doing something. I thought it would have been a little bit special, being the fact that we were seeing a lot of other stars, like Gunther, that didn't belong on SmackDown, was just visiting.
That's true. You know,
Maybe Sammy could have been there chilling, and I need your help. And he just comes out from the crowd.
Right.
That's
right. Peekaboo, there's Jay. We see you, Jay.
Welcome back.
And we're seeing, what is that you're showing us? Like, I have a feeling
Jay,
we're gonna have a full tour.
You was good before, man. What happened?
You was perfect before, and you did something. We can't hear
But
you.
he
We
did.
seeing your curtain up. There you go. He's gone again. Anyway, let's talk about match number 3. A-Town Down Under versus KO and RKO. Lawan, what's up? What are your thoughts?
Nothing out of the ordinary besides these guys doing, Kevin Owens doing one of Randy Orton's signature moves when they was both tied to the ropes. Um, for myself, I felt like today that one of these tag teams was going to split up. It didn't happen today, but I felt like in my heart, I felt like Triple H was going to do the swerve us and make Randy Orton turn on KO. I don't know why I felt like that. It's just that's what I was getting. That was the vibes I was getting tonight when I saw these. I was like, oh shit, somebody's gonna turn on somebody tonight. But good win by KO and Randy Orton, man. This is a good team. I like them. Um, this is good for TV. Randy Orton is a vet. Kevin Owens, he's a vet. It makes sense, and I like their names together. RKO, KO, Randy Orton, knockout, Kevin Owens, KO. Makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. Like the names is cool, and they don't work not too bad together. Like I like how they did the double Orton vintage where they did the you put the opponent's feet on the ropes on the second rope and you do like the DDT.
The DDT. That's one of Randy Orton's signatures.
Yeah, and the thing that I really like Lawan the most was when Austin got the stunner from KO and his sale, man, I gotta tell you,
Austin's a great seller, man.
He's an awesome seller.
He's one of them sellers like Dolph Ziggler, man. That could sell their ass over, man, and makes the match just way better on how they sell stuff, man. And it's not like no fake sell, like when Shawn Michaels was going against Hulk Hogan when he was just too much selling.
Right.
Theory knows how to sell very well.
By the way, you know that there's a story behind that, right? The story behind Shawn Michaels overselling Hulk Hogan like that?
I don't know that. Maybe I'll find
Yeah,
out.
there's like a whole story that happened backstage, and Shawn Michaels, he did that on purpose. He purposely like oversold like that, and it was really pissing Hulk Hogan off. He was pissed.
He oversold a lot.
I mean, he was pissed. But yeah, congratulations to KO RKO or RKO KO. You think we're going to see more of these two guys together? I think so.
I think so, and I think they probably deserve a run at the titles eventually, the tag titles.
Really?
I mean, we probably don't want to see the bloodline thing with them no more, because we just got out of it with them, not too long ago. So I don't know where they're gonna continue to go with this tag team, being the fact that we have already so many other tag teams that are faces, like the Street Profits, Randy Orton, and KO. It's just I don't know what they're gonna do with them after this match.
I don't know, but hopefully, if they do become this awesome RKO KO tag team, that they have like good matches, complement each other, and just go on a good streak to a point where they are deserving of the tag team championships.
I take it. I like their merch. I like the shirts they're selling. I'll take it.
Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna go backstage and we're gonna listen to the hardest working guy of the night, considering what was going on or what had happened at the top of the show. So once again, we're in Nick Aldis' office getting more information as to what's going on. Let's listen.
Again with the general manager, Nick Aldis. Now, Nick, I saw that you spoke to the Bloodline and Solo Sikoa, so can you give us an update on that challenge?
Yes, I can. Solo Sikoa has made the challenge for a tag team match at Bad Blood. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu versus Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. I've managed to get legal to draw up a contract very, very quickly, and remarkably, Solo and Jacob, they signed it. They didn't even read it. Now I just have to talk to Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns and get those.
Wow.
Cody.
Nick, I feel you heard what I said out there. I'm done. I'm done with the bloodline. As far as I'm concerned, the bloodline, it's Roman Reigns' problem. I'm sorry. I have no intention of signing that.
You know that's right.
Cody's fed up.
Thank you so much for your time. I will update you guys as this story continues to develop, but in the meantime, send it back out to the arena.
Cody's fed up with the bloodline, but he's just like one of my favorite movies. He's in too deep.
Good movie, by the way.
It's a
What's
great
that?
movie.
LL Cool J.
Omar Epps.
Oh,
One of my favorite actors, Omar Epps. He's
Awesome,
in too deep in that situation right there, man. He still has one of the high chiefs to worry about still, because like we said before on Monday Night Raw after Mania, The Rock already told him this is the story with him is over, but the story with us is just beginning. So he's in too deep with the bloodline.
Right, like you can't just up and leave just like that. Like,
It's like a fork in the road.
Right, and we saw what they just did to him, which of course he's not going to let that slide. Like, what man would? So there goes your reason for doing what you did, which is why it was weird. Which is why I was saying that it was weird for Mundo to start off the ending like that, because of everything that's going on from the beginning to that moment. So it was like I wanted to say a lot of things, but I couldn't because we haven't watched it yet, and I didn't want to give it away. So we need to save the end for the end. That way, everything that happens will make sense, and it will lead us to the end, and it will all make sense. Like that whole Tarantino thing where you're doing the end first, and then everything else follow. It's weird when we are recapping it. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
If we was just watching it, then, say again.
I said trial and error.
Yeah,
maybe be different next Friday or Monday or Tuesday. Try something new. If it doesn't work, go back to the old.
I mean, we've done that before, where I think it was a situation where The Rock came. This was like towards the beginning of the year when The Rock came to SmackDown. Like towards the end, something huge happened at the end, and we were so excited. We was like, "Yo, let's just talk about this right now," and we spoke about that, and that was fine because it was separate from everything else that happened beforehand, and it was a total surprise. So I understand why he did that, and I'm waiting for that moment too where we get to see The Rock again.
I can't wait, and it's going to be a big pop, man. It's going to be a big pop.
Hopefully for Survivor Series, which just announced for November. Fill in the blank. It's in November. Survivor
We already
Series.
know it's November, and they're already promoting it as well with posters and all that.
Right. They already the tickets are already sold. Like the tickets were available Friday past, as a matter of fact. Is it Friday past or no, this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah, today, Friday, yes. Today, Friday. As they announced it on Raw that the tickets are available. Hey, guess who's listening? It's Mr. Mundo. He's looking around and he's going, "Really, Lawan, you agree?" I leave and you turn on me. And he wrote it down. He's taking notes.
Not turning on you.
Ooh wee! He's
might
remembering.
do that. You might do that. You see, I'm still here, right? I'm loyal to the team.
I ain't saying nothing. Ain't saying nothing. All right. Jay is still not here. I don't know where this dude is, and it's unfortunate because, yeah, he's stuck now. He's literally stuck, and now he's peekaboo. We see you. No. Nope. We can see you. We can't hear you. We can see you, but can't hear you. And he's going again. There's your one. All right. We're going to hear from Jay's favorite, Queen Champion Nia Jax. She has something to say, so let's listen in.
You know, I was just thinking, a year ago, I returned to the WWE. And ever since, every woman in that locker room has realized why I am the irresistible force. They realize why I am unstoppable. I won the Queen of the Ring tournament, and that was easy. You know what?
Really?
I became your WWE Women's Champion.
This is true.
And that was even easier. Every woman in that locker room fears me, and every woman in that locker room has a good reason to fear me. Well, today, Nick Aldis informed me that I will be defending my title at Bad Blood. I don't know who my opponent is, and I don't care who my opponent is, because they will see the same fate that Michin, Naomi, and Bailey have seen. I'm going to annihilate them.
And look who comes out.
Hang on just a second.
Who's that? It's a commercial. Of course. It's a commercial.
Commercial birds chirping.
A commercial in the middle of a playback. I mean, this is amazing. Amazing. Hey, Bailey. How are you, sweetie?
Champion would like a word, Miss Jax.
Hey, Lawan, did you peep the new graphics? Really cool.
Yes. And the new and the SmackDown logo is off the chain.
You've had the greatest year of your career. I'll give you that. But it's not like you set the bar really high for yourself in that first round. But I am happy that you're feeling confident.
Hello, Jay. Peekaboo.
Because I want my rematch.
Bailey, you're in no position to demand anything from me.
And he's going again.
You're running around SmackDown behind damage control.
Yeah, he won tonight. I think he might get the most womp womps ever. It's gonna break the record.
To do it.
You know, well, what are you using Tiffy for then, huh? What's she all about? Because if I remember correctly, I didn't need damage control to win my title at WrestleMania.
It's true.
But you somehow needed Tiffany to win your title at SummerSlam. So do you owe her one, or does she owe you one? Like, where are you guys at right now? Like, is she time?
Right on cue.
Do not adjust your watches, ladies and gentlemen.
To prove her right, here's Tiffy time.
Bailey, this is just so pathetic. Nia knows better than to listen to you.
Money in the bank.
And
Besides, you're just like every other woman in that locker room that's just jealous that I have the money in the bank briefcase and don't have to beg for an opportunity like a peasant.
You know, Tiffy's boyfriend is in the audience, everybody.
Mhm.
Remember who he is?
Well, this peasant,
Mr. Kaiser from
the
Imperial.
youngest Miss Money in the Bank ever last week. Do you
Man.
remember
You son of a gun.
Or is it just me? You guys remember that? Only because Nia got involved.
Ooh.
So it was Nia's fault that she lost?
Yeah, what you trying to say? What you saying?
Me and Shane are the Bear Brothers.
You know what, Bailey? You're good. You're smart. You
The
almost
beard
had me.
life.
Just like
Hashtag the
you
beard
would almost
life.
have a prayer if you ever faced me again. Or
Mm.
like you would almost have a prayer if we beat you down right now.
Okay, since Nia has her best friend, Bailey's gonna have her best friend.
Bailey's got some backup.
I did not like that alien outfit she had on. Did not like it. I thought it was tacky. She's very beautiful, but I thought it was tacky.
Okay, that's a fighting game. She ready to throw down as an alien.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still
My
not feeling her
best
theme
friend.
song. I like her other song. I'm still not feeling this.
Mm-hmm. The glow.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. It's been a while since I held a title. I think it's about time that I do it again.
I hear that.
So what do you say? You put your money where your big old mouth is and let's glow.
Let's glow. I like that.
Okay.
So you want my title, and you want my title.
Doesn't everybody?
Maybe
And she
we
wants
should
your
have
title.
a match to see who faces me at Bad Blood.
Oh, so you mean like a triple threat? Yeah, we've done that before. We can do that.
No, not a triple threat, Bailey. Let's make this a little more interesting. Why don't you two face Tiffy and I next week? And whoever gets the win can face me at Bad Blood.
Interesting.
Go ahead and chit chat about it.
Interesting.
We accept.
Okay. However,
Oh, wait, and another thing. No. When Tiffy and I win, whoever loses leaves SmackDown permanently.
Doodle!
uh-oh.
Yeah, go tippy toe off your mom, you idiot.
Uh-oh.
Swings and a missing.
Knew that was coming.
Rear view.
Gotta be a little quicker than that. Look at her shaking all that chocolate.
The last possible second, incredibly high stakes, feast or famine. Someone's gonna.
Well, Lamar. Seems like we're gonna have a tag team match next week. Team Besties.
Team Besties, yep. But my thing is, whoever gets the pinfall, will they be the one that advance to fight Nia Jax for the title? Because if that's the case, it could get very messy, whoever gets the pinfall.
Right. They're going to fight for that pinfall. And that's the that's the cherry. Who pins her in order to get that title match, and who's going to lose and not be seen again. Like, that's it. You're done.
Try again.
I don't know why they would accept that, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting next Friday. Hopefully next Friday we will all be here together in order to witness that.
Hopefully, God willing.
Anyway, we are backstage, Lawan, for once again. We are talking with Nick Aldis with this whole situation with Cody and Roman, and let's just hear what he has to say. Nick?
You've spoken to the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Can you give us an update on what he said?
Yes, I can. In fact, I'll tell you exactly what Roman Reigns told me. He wants to address this situation in the ring right after this match. So, after this match, I guess we'll find out together.
Well, it is confirmed that Roman Reigns is still here in the arena, and he plans to address the WWE Universe live
still
tonight.
in the arena.
Cole,
Mm-hmm.
He's looking for a fight.
Oh, yeah. And that is when we see what we saw on the top of our show. Top of our show, we spoke about the bottom of their show, which is what Nick was talking about. So, so now we're going to talk about the next match.
Main event, basically.
And it's basically, it's the main event. The main event, everybody. It's
before we get to the main event, Shane, I just want to ask you, you felt like SmackDown was going very fast today. Like, we saw less commercials. Even when they did go to commercial, we saw the video on the side, and we saw the commercial playing, and we saw the wrestlers either getting into the ring while the music was playing, or either wrestling each other. Did you notice any of that today, Shane?
It did have a different flow to it. I mean, I kind of like it because it seemed like we got a little more. Because I'm looking at it from a production point of view. Like once you are given these production eyes, I can't turn it off. So I look at this programming different from everybody else who doesn't have these eyes. But for my eyes, it is different, and I kind of like it. I like just the new flow, the new look, the new presentations. If that makes sense.
I agree.
Yeah, it did kind of felt like it was a little rushed as opposed to Fox. But then again, like you said, the thing that they have now that they didn't have on Fox was the picture-in-picture, which they were using quite a bit today. Peekaboo. We still can't hear you.
Is that you, Jason Voorhees?
We still can't hear you. And he's gone again. I hope I answered your question, Lamar.
You did. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Good question, though. Good question. And I have a question for you then. And we're talking about the main event, Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade. Now, keep in mind, everybody, this is their 5th time in a match. The first 2 matches, Andrade won, yes?
And first 2 matches, Andrade won. Then the last 2, Hayes won. This was basically the tiebreaker and the match to see who would face LA Knight for the U.S. title.
What say you?
So I thought the final match, again, these 2 guys, they never miss. They've been having awesome matches against each other since the first match all the way till now, and it just keeps improving. One of the things I noticed that I liked at the end was by Andrade, where he did something that looked like a neck breaker off the top turnbuckle. I thought that was awesome. I thought it was cool. Again, these guys, they're always hitting these high risk moves on each other. These guys are definitely like high flyers in the ring. So it was a good win by Andrade, man. I can't wait to see what him and LA Knight got in plan for us. I know that's going to be a great match. Again, we don't know what's going to happen for Hayes coming up. Maybe he interrupts and maybe we get a future triple threat match in later on. But I already predicted that I feel like Hayes will face LA Knight at WrestleMania, and he'll get his WrestleMania moment and beat LA Knight at WrestleMania. I think LA Knight is going to hold that belt all the way to Mania, at least to Mania.
All the way to Mania.
I think he's going to hold that belt all the way to Mania, if not Mania, past Mania. But I think Carmelo will face him during that time to win the belt from him.
Either on Mania or after Mania? That Melo
on Mania.
On Mania.
Melo's
so
going to take it on Mania.
Okay. Melo for the win, and Mania 41 and what is that? April?
Most likely, yes, April.
Okay, and where are we now? We're in September?
We're
October,
in
November,
September.
December, January, February, March, April. So that's about a good 7 months.
Right.
7 months and a minimum.
Early prediction.
A minimum, what, maybe 6 opponents if you're fighting once a month? Because this guy, he doesn't fight a lot, so
we got 6 opponents. So he already went against the other guy, the from the Veltasma. He already went against him. He's about to go against Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe his future opponents could be maybe one of the Austin Theory or Grayson, maybe in the near future. We'll see. WWE has a lot of talent back there in SmackDown. Maybe even one of the members from the Street Profits might get a quick singles run.
And out of them two, who you got your money on? Like, do I need to ask?
You don't need to ask that. You already know. But I have read a report also that this guy didn't want to split up and do a singles run, Montez, because he didn't know what was going to happen with his tag partner and how would they book him. So he chose to stay with his tag partner instead of doing the single stuff. So he could get more pop.
That's what's up. That's very that's very homey of him. That's what's up. Because we know that if they do split, Montez,
what is going to be next for them? Maybe Montez, but the other guy, he's definitely got potential, and he's definitely stepped it up ring wise. But I have to see a little bit more from him on the mic. I have to see him do a little bit more.
Yeah,
just a little bit more.
He doesn't do much though. Like he's one of those guys that's like an awesome guy as like in a team or in a faction. But as a singles competitor, where you relied on your moves, you relied on your presence, you relied on your mic skills, you relied on your likability, to give people reasons to cheer for you and root for you, and to invest in a story that you're put in, and more importantly, for it to make sense for you to be in that story. Why are you in this story with this superstar? Why are you two beefing? Don't just throw them together just so that they can be together. Let it have a story. Like Carmelo and Andrade. That's the story. Bloodline and Cody. There's the story. If it makes sense, then I'm all for it. But then you yourself have to sell it. And can you sell it right now as a singles competitor? As a person on a microphone by yourself?
No.
I don't see it. Montez Ford? Absolutely.
Yes.
He's electric, that guy. He is awesome.
He's electric. He's a high flyer. He knows what to say on the mic. He's no pause, but he's a handsome individual. He'll definitely get a lot of looks from the ladies liking him already. And his wife is Bianca Belair. She's been the WWE champion for a long time. She's the current tag team champion, women's tag team champion for the second time. she's the plug to help him get there. Not just saying that he doesn't need her, but just her being in the background will help him a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we know that relation, we know that they have that relationship, and that adds to the viewership. Like the viewers, they like that. They like to see that. They like to see that it's possible that they are doing something to help each other out, being that they could possibly be in the same brand. Because currently they're bouncing back and forth, aren't they? BB and J, Bianca Belair and
Yeah,
Jay,
because
they're
they
bouncing.
tag team champions. And I think they should stick it that way. I think the tag titles should continue to go back and forth to Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. This way, we have more females fighting for that title instead of the same people. Or it just gives more. It gives more of a way for people to watch these ladies build themselves up in the WWE, in my opinion.
I agree.
As long as we keep getting competition with these ladies, they don't even have to defend the title on every pay-per-view. That's the good thing about it. They could defend it one day on Raw, or one day on SmackDown, or 1 month on NXT. You could possibly make some secondary titles for the ladies, being the fact that these two titles, the tag titles, don't have to be defended on a pay-per-view all the time. You could do it like, again, SmackDown, NXT, or Raw, or you don't even have to put it on a major PLE pay-per-view. You could defend the titles on NXT on a PLE.
I mean, do you see them on NXT?
Hell yeah, I see them on NXT. I actually see maybe an NXT women's tag team probably taking it from them.
Really?
I think so. I think it should happen. It will definitely give NXT the eyebrow already, which they already are, because NXT is phenomenal. But just for them to lose, and it's no disrespect to any of the NXT stars,
sure,
for them to lose at NXT will probably raise eyebrows against them too, and maybe point the fingers at one of them if they was to lose at NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah. We lost to rookies. It's the truth. They're rookies.
And it'll be the other person's fault. Yeah, it'll be Bianca's fault, says Jade. It'll be Jay's fault, says Bianca. But hey, we'll see. It's like anything is possible now. And we've seen things happen that we wasn't thinking of that. Like, that wasn't even an idea, and it happened, and it worked. So we'll see, maybe. All right, so what are we talking about? We are still talking about Melo and Andrade.
Yes, you didn't give your input on the match yet.
I like how they both stood on top of the barricade and did that. I don't know what you would call that move that they did, but it was like they both stood on the barricade by the ring announcer or by the bell, and then they did that flip thing and landed on the mat, and it kind of looked like Melo. If Melo was a little bit more off, because he seemed off, and he landed kind of oddly on his neck. And it was like, I don't know if you saw that.
I saw it. It's a very dangerous move, by the way, too. But these guys are professionals, and then again, they do it so well that these two guys are great sellers as well too in the ring. So they have a way of making something, maybe a move that could possibly be sloppy, but like it could hurt them. But in all reality, they may not be hurt.
Well, he seems to be okay, because they was able to give us a full match. So thank goodness for that. Because for some reason I thought of this guy from football yesterday, where he what's his name, Tua from the Dolphins.
To the Dolphins, yeah, we got hit real bad.
Yeah, he got hit real bad, and his hand did like this weird thing, and it's almost like that's like what happens to someone that's like in concuss, something like that.
I know that. I've had that before.
So so shout out and continue prayers for Tua. Yeah,
Just don't choke.
But we got our winner, right? Our winner was, like you said, Andrade. And with that being said, we get to see LA Knight, because LA Knight wants to talk to the winner of this match. What you got to say, man? After receiving a huge pop.
Let me talk to you. Congratulations, Andrade. According to Nick Aldis, you're the next contestant for the U.S. Championship. So I hope you're feeling all the excitement, all the tingles and jingles down there, but don't get lost in the sauce, because all you did is you just won the Hit It and Quit It sweepstakes. And the grand prize for that sweepstakes is 1 week from tonight, you get a first-class ticket to getting dropped on your head, catching 3 the hard way from the man they call the Megastar. Yeah! And while you're laying there trying to figure out who, what, and where you are, it ain't gonna be too hard to figure out exactly whose game this is, who's still the U.S. champ, with everybody saying, yeah!
Well, congratulations on
Yeah.
the next challenger for LA Knight's United States Championship.
You can't have it. You want it.
Yeah, he won it, but you can't have it.
This is what I was talking about, bro. They don't have to face each other at bad blood because they don't have any bad blood towards each other. You know, this is a easily match that could be defended on next week, Friday Night SmackDown.
I mean, did they say when this is going to happen?
Well, I believe on the promo, I believe LA Knight said 1 week from Friday. So
1 week from Friday.
So that will be next week, most likely. Oh, who's in the building?
Look who's in the building. No way. No way. Are you kidding me?
Boom!
It's Mr. Boom RK Show. Oh, man, how you doing, Boom? It's been a while, man. Hope all is well. For those of you who knows, Boom, he's one of the homies of the Three Bells podcast back when we was on the stereo app. You know, besides Lawan, Boom was right there along with us. So shout out to Boom. He's the one that inspired me to get these boom sound effects. And then that's the single shot. Right? That's the single shot. And then when we have an automatic, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's for you, Boom. It's so good to hear from you, man. Hope everything is okay. Good, man. How are you? As you can see, we're on camera, man. You can see our facial expressions and everything. However, Mundo, he had an engagement, previous engagement that he had to attend to. So he had to, but he opened the show, but then he left for that. So he says hello. And Triple J, he's just having technical difficulties, and I don't think he's going to come back to the show, but he was here. And he spoke literally for 15 seconds, right, Luan? He spoke for 15 seconds and then he left. So Jay's record is still intact. He's still like he showed up for every single show since day one, January 1st of this year. So shout out to Boom. Shout out to RJ, man. Boom! Thank you so much for the love and the continuous love, man, and give love to the little one for us.
That's right.
All right, so we are still talking SmackDown. We still got a little bit of things to talk about. No, we spoke about the last, so we have one more.
Well, we
And
technically didn't speak about the last. We just saw the clip.
but you would like to talk about it? You'd like to
We
elaborate
could
on
talk
it more?
about it. Yeah, I would definitely
Got you.
love to elaborate on it.
Got you. But before we go there, and we just spoke about these ladies, our current women's tag team champions. They're backstage with Byron Saxton. Byron, what does the ladies have to
Corey,
say?
thank you. As you can see, I'm standing by with the women's tag team champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. What a week for you ladies. On Monday,
Look
you
at Jade
successfully
looking
defend your
fine
tag team
as
titles,
hell.
and now here you are tonight on the USA premiere.
Yes, we are so excited to be here tonight, and we are even more excited now that we got our titles back on our shoulder. And I know we lost them for a few months, but we got them back now, so it's all good.
And we ain't letting that go. Like I said, whoever want to come get it, we got it. We're giving our work. Come apply.
You know what? Anytime, any place, Raw, NXT, SmackDown, anybody can get it. And every time we step in the ring, we're going to keep defending these titles.
And you're going to continue to hear, and still, your women's tag team champions.
Who won it? Who won it? Who won it?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did you guys hear what happened to Naomi?
What happened?
Well, nothing yet. But if she sticks her fat nose in my business again, something very bad.
Have a nice show.
Oh, and I forgot to say, congratulations on the tag titles. They look really good on you guys. But don't forget, I beat both of you to win the Queen of the Ring tournament. So while you're the tag team champs, SmackDown is my kingdom.
Toodles. Bet.
Uh-oh. We know what that means. We
Yeah,
know
we
what
can't-
that means when somebody say bet.
Is that a spoiler for a tag team opportunity with Nia and Tiffany?
Ooh-wee. Man.
Or maybe Bianca and Jay beat the brakes off of Tiffy and Nia, and Tiffy probably cashes in on her. I don't know. It goes so many different ways with this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Woo-wee. So yeah, let's talk about that final segment. Like, what were your additional thoughts on that final segment we had with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and the Bloodline?
Well, I've been telling y'all this for a long time. I've been telling y'all this for a minute, and I've been saying that eventually Cody Rhodes and Roman are going to have to team up with each other. Eventually, you could see it, and this is how we're going to get Cody. This is how we'll get our Roman and Rock storyline, for the simple fact that everybody else in the family is going to feel like Roman is going against the family. I could imagine if The Rock was watching this right now, and he was probably screaming at the television set, screaming, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" I just took he literally beat Cody with a belt. He literally talked trash about him, talked about his mom and all that. So to see Roman and now Cody in the same ring working with each other right now after they signed the documents for a match, possibly at Bad Blood, speaks volumes. And we're gonna see when The Rock comes back, he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be very, very pissed.
Oh yeah.
But I already knew that was gonna happen. I predicted it, and I can't wait. And it's like the story is it just keeps getting better and better. Just people gotta continue to be patient. And one more thing I gotta say about people disrespecting this storyline, because a lot of people feel a certain way about the storyline because the follow beads and all that and everything. People got to understand that it's not about the beads. This is something that was given to Roman from his uncle and his father, which these guys passed away a month apart from each other. So this is something deep. This is something special, and this is something that he's going to cherish for the rest of his life, because the higher chiefs gave him this, basically saying, you're the next one up to hold the family down, and you're going to run it. So the fact that Solo is walking around with these and portraying like he's the tribal chief, just like we just saw Roman said earlier in the ring, I'm still the tribal chief. This is my WWE. These are my people. Don't get it twisted. I didn't change. So him getting them beads is very important to him. Also, that championship title belt too, because he kept looking at Cody like, I want that belt back.
Right.
Which I think if they do get a match with each other, I think that's when The Rock comes back.
Do you think that would happen around Mania?
It could possibly happen around Mania, or it could possibly happen at Royal Rumble. It's going to be a big pay-per-view. One of the top 4 pay-per-views that we know, like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam. Those are one of the important pay-per-views. Maybe after the Bloodline story is finished, maybe we get the Solo. I mean, not the Solo. Then maybe we'll get the Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes match. And then just when we think the Bloodline story is finished, after Roman uncrushed them and did what he did, then that's when The Rock comes out. I possibly think that's what will happen.
Look what Mr. Danielson said. He's basically saying what we've been echoing, especially Mundo. He says Cody Rhodes heel turns on Roman. Yeah. Mundo has been saying for the longest that he is going to turn heel. Like he is like that. He's that bad guy that's portraying a good guy. Like he's on top of the world right now as that good guy.
I don't see it now.
I don't see it now, but maybe like around Mania. At
maybe later on.
After
maybe
Mania?
way later on.
Way later
Probably
on,
after Mania. I think after when Cody is finished with the Bloodline storyline, then maybe after that.
Okay. All right, so that's it, everybody. That is our SmackDown recap. But it's Friday, Lawan. So we got to do our most favorite segment of the week. It's the shout out. Yeah, it's our birthday shout outs, man. I hope you're ready because here we go. It's time to say happy birthday. Hey. If you're celebrating a birthday this week, we like to say happy birthday to everybody. For you also celebrated with these superstars. We like to say happy birthday to Raven. Remember him? He turns 60. Also like to say happy birthday to Lexis King. You know him from NXT. Happy birthday at 31. Also saying happy birthday. Wait a minute. You're jumpy. Like to say happy birthday to Valhalla. Valhalla from the Viking Raiders. She turns 31. By the way, Lawan, she's still not here because she's pregnant. And she's expecting a baby sometime in November. So congratulations, Valhalla.
FMLA.
Also saying happy birthday to Baron Corbin. Welcome to the club. He turns 40. And also, you gotta love him. One of the best on the microphone, one of the best managers, the advocate himself, Paul Heyman, is 59. I'd like to give a heavenly birthday shout out to Joe Laurinaitis, also known as Road Warrior Animal, 1960 to 2020 at the age of 60. And finally, I'd like to say happy heavenly birthday to Maurice Mad Dog Hassan, born 1929, passed 2013 at the age of 84. I'd like to say happy birthday to all of our superstars as well as the superstars in your lives. Lawan, are there any birthday shout-outs you'd like to give at this time?
I don't have any birthday shout-outs as of right now, but I do want to give my condolences to the people that passed away. I want to give my condolences to legendary soul singer Frankie Beverly, who passed away at age 77. Thank you for your music. I appreciate you so much, man. You're one of the oldies, man. My parents was listening to you. My grandparents was listening to you. Thank you for some of the legendary songs you made. I also want to give my condolences to James Earl Jones, my man, Mr. James Earl, Mr. Lion King right there, man. Mufasa, Lion King. He was also in Coming to America. He was also the voice of Darth Vader. So that man is legendary as well, man.
Absolutely.
Watched him growing up. Listen to him growing up, man. So just want to say my condolences, man. A lot of people may not know, but rest in peace to rapper Rich Homie Quan, man. Thank you.
Yeah. That was awesome. Thank you, man. All right, so that's it. If there's not anything else, I'm going to press that big red button, our outro, and then we're just going to close out. And we're in good timing, too, at 2 hours, Lawan. We're doing good. All right, so I'm pressing that big red button, and here we go.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. Remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, and the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
By the way, this is the new SmackDown theme song.
Ooh, shout out to Megan Stallion for this song, man. She's definitely got to get paid.
Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us, the homies here at the Three Bells Podcast, as we celebrate the season premiere of SmackDown, as well as the season premiere of the Three Bells. Yeah, we're finally on camera. We finally did it, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody so much that left a message. Thank everybody that stopped by, and thanks to those who even peeked in for a second. Maybe next time you'll tune in and stick around longer. Hang out with the homies. Especially like to thank the homie Lawan, Big Lawan, for hanging in there. Man, if it wasn't for you, I would be sitting here by myself. This would have been a very interesting show by myself. Woo-hoo. Anyway, Lawan, thank you so much. Shout out to Mundo. Hope everything is okay at what you're doing. Shout out to you and everybody that you're hanging out with. Safe travels. And shout out to Triple J. Dude, we'll talk later about your technical difficulties, but you were here. You was here. So your record is still intact, all right? So don't worry about everything. You'll be all right. Lawan, anything you'd like to say before closing out? Oh, promote your show, dude.
Yo, shout out to my show, Tri-State Mania. You can hear it on YouTube. You can hear it on stereo. You can hear it on Spotify. Also, you can catch the bros on there too, man. They definitely going to be on the show. So shout out to them for being a part of my show as well. I just want to say thank you for everyone listening, taking the time out of their day to come listen to the Three Bells Podcast and a recap of Friday Night SmackDown tonight. Thanks for tuning in. It was fun. I can't wait for next Friday to be back up here with you guys. Thanks again. This is fun.
Don't forget, you can tune in to us every Friday. Well, now it's going to be... Today's Friday, yes. Friday, yes. Our new time at 10:20, because we see now that SmackDown can possibly run past 10 o'clock. So our new time on Fridays will be 10:20. And Monday, we have our Monday Night Raw recap. That's at 11:15. And then the next day, Tuesday, we have our NXT recap show. And that also is going to be at 10:20. Don't forget to check us out on our social media pages, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, and of course right here on YouTube. And please like this video and subscribe to our page. so that you can get a notification for our next live, which should be on Monday. And don't forget to check out the homie, Tri-State Mania. He's right there next to us. Show him some love. Please like and subscribe to him as well. Lawan, again, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we see you again next Friday, because you are the prince of SmackDown.
You know I'm going to be here next Friday, man. You know I'm going to definitely be here. I wouldn't miss it unless it was an emergency.
Nice. All right, and that's it. The only thing left for me to say is that, hey, this is me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells podcast table, reminding everybody to laugh hard and to love harder. And good fight. Good night. Oh, and as Jay would say around now, yeet. Oh, you was going to say that. And then Mulo would be like,
no yeets.
As always. No yeet. I had to put the deep face on there. Good night, everybody. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Take care.
Later. One love.